My dream is to stay sober, and I know that I have a purpose in life.
I'm going to go back to school, and I want to help educate people. That's my biggest dream, is to spend time with my kids.
I want to be a mother to my children. I would like to have a good family relationship, and it's getting better. I just want to be normal. I want to go to work 5 days out of the week. I want to come home and watch movies and go to church on Sundays, get married to a nice man who actually respects me and loves me, and remember every day because I'm not high, and enjoy life.
I hung out with my friends, you know, that in my ward. I didn't hang out with bad kids. I tried marijuana one time when I was 20, and I didn't like it. And then when I was pregnant with my daughter and I had complications, I was put on intravenous morphine every day, and that's what brought it on. And then I had some more complications when I had her, and they put me on another kind of medication, and it just snowballed. It just got so out of control that within a year I had acquired 6 DUIs, and I begged to come to the House of Hope because I knew that I wanted to change my life. I don't think people understand that young kids are doing drugs, and that they're getting them from people you wouldn't even suspect.
In my drug use, I've lived on the streets, and I lived house to house to house. I have a higher power in my life, and that was my dream, was to go on a mission, and I kind of got taken by a stray.
I started hanging out with the wrong crowd, and I spiraled down over the past 12 years. And I'd get better, and then I'd get worse, and then I'd get better, and then I'd get even worse, and I ended up here, so.
A big part of my picking up a pipe and using, because I was alone when I picked up a pipe and used my first time. You know, curiosity, I wanted to know why people were bringing me so much money for this pipe and this crack that's going in the pipe, you know. And I picked it up and found out why.
They sent me to prison to have my son, and that was the worst experience I've ever gone through in my life. Handcuffed and shackled, having to give birth all by myself, and then having to leave that baby knowing that I had done that to my own self. And when I came back from the hospital and I lay there in the infirmary in the prison, it was hell. I thought my heart was literally gonna bust in half. That was the worst feeling. And every time I think about using or relapsing, I take myself right back to that infirmary. And I remember those feelings. It was hell. I never thought I'd be there.
I'm so grateful to be here, and I know that if I hadn't have gotten funding, that I don't think I'd be sober today. Well, I'd be in jail, or I'd be in prison. And prison, yeah, you're sober because you're locked up. Well, actually, you might not even be sober because you'd be using it in jail or in prison. But the point is that you're not internally sober. You're not internally working on yourself. You're not internally wanting something different for your life.
I don't think that they understand that it's an actual disease, and that your brain and your body chemistry changes to the drug that you're using, and they don't understand that it's within your power in a sense, but your body literally becomes physically addicted Whether you have physical withdrawal or not, it depends on the drug, but it sticks with you for the rest of your life, and your body for the rest of your life is going to remember that that is the easy way out, and you have to fight that on a daily basis. And it's not, you're not morally wrong and you're not morally bad like a lot of people think, and you're not a bad person. It could happen to anyone. I grew up in a really, really good home, and I fell. It can get anyone, and if you think that you're above it, I mean, that's the scariest part.
In here, we talk about the things we don't want to do anymore. We don't glamorize. We talk about the pro-social things we want to do. We don't talk about the dreams that we had as kids that we lost somewhere along the way. And I'm extremely grateful for that experience too, because I've never had like a group of people that was healthy to be around.
In treatment, I can ask questions and be able to receive the advice that I need from group members and also from the counselors and therapists.
I've been in and out of my one son's life for 4 years. He asks me all the time why he can't come to my house and where have I been. When I was incarcerated, I didn't talk to him. I mean, I sent him letters, but we didn't have that contact. So it's affected him, and I know that he's probably going to need counseling and some serious help. We're slowly getting back to him knowing me, but he doesn't know his mother. It's affected my children very greatly.
I can't prevent him from doing anything. The only way that you can love a child is to want them to live life to the fullest. And the only way that I can have any impact on whether or not he ends up going down that path is by maintaining my sobriety.
I think the thing that I like the most about the House of Hope, though, is that it brings families back together. It's given me a chance to reunite with my family totally and spend time with them, start transitioning back into life with my family. And it's giving them hope as well.
If it wasn't for the House of Hope, I would be pregnant on the streets right now. And I have no idea where I'd be having my baby. I'm sure I wouldn't be going to the doctor regularly if it wasn't for the House of Hope. And now I know that by the time my child's born and I graduate from the House of Hope, that I will be in a nice home and I will have my child. It's amazing. It's a wonderful program. I don't know where I'd be right now.
The House of Hope has brought hope and meaning to my life. Without the House of Hope, I think that I would be dead right now.
God chooses each and every one of us for a reason. We are not just here. We are chosen. I really believe that. I feel like God chose us because we are so strong to have lived through everything that we have lived through. And for that, I'm so grateful.
And I see it when I see more and more women coming in here. The way they, the more they've been pulling women in here, I see it more and more. These women come in here and they want to be clean, They want an opportunity. This is not something that you have to do. These doors are open. You can walk out of here at any time you want to. You know what I mean? This is for people who want to change their lives. And for as many women that's in this program to be here, these women want to change their lives. And I want to change my life. I am changing my life. I am going to change my life. My life has changed.